This is Dave Stanton for Carbatec. Please refer to the manual for detailed information. This video is to give you an overview of maintenance on your jointer. Before performing any maintenance, always disconnect the machine from the power supply. Periodically check all the nuts, bolts and screws for tightness and condition. Stop the machine and recheck the cutter head torque screws and blades for tightness after about 50 hours of use. Clean the plastic parts only with a soft, damp cloth. Do not use any aerosol or petroleum solvents. Lubrication. All of the bearings in this machine are sealed. No further lubrication is required. Motor and electrical. The motor is easy to maintain but must be kept clean. Do not allow water, oil or sawdust to accumulate on or in it. The sealed bearings are permanently lubricated and need no further attention. Brush replacement. Disconnect the machine from the power supply. Your planer has brush assemblies that should be checked every 10 to 15 operating hours for wear. These are located on both sides of the motor inside the cabinet. One brush assembly is easy to reach, but the other is concealed by the NVR switch. Placing the machine on its side, use a short shanked flat blade screwdriver to remove the brush retaining cap. It is easy to check the wear of the accessible brush. This will be a good indicator as to how the other brush is wearing. To replace the brushes, remove the drive belt cover. Undo the 3 socket head cap screws that mount the motor to the cabinet. Note that the holes in the cabinet are slotted, which allows you to tension and detension the drive belt. Remove the belt. There is no need to remove the pulley that is on the motor. The motor is now free enough to access both brushes. After you've replaced the brushes, be sure to replace the brush caps securely. Return the motor to its correct position and replace the mount screws. Fit the drive belt, and whilst pulling the motor towards you to tension the belt, tighten the socket head cap screws that secure the motor to the cabinet of the machine. Replace the guard and stand the machine on its feet and then turn on to check. Drive belt replacement. This has just been covered during the brush replacement. Blade replacement or rotation. The blades have 2 adjacent sharp edges with an indicating dot on top of the blade to help you identify these edges. The other 2 edges are designed to rest and bear against the raised section of the cutter head. To rotate or change a blade, first disconnect the power and then clean out the socket of the torque screw for the torque screwdriver to be fitted into. Compressed air is the easiest, but a sharp point such as a bamboo skewer to dislodge any sawdust or sap will do the job. After locating the position of the reference dot on the blade, remove the torque screw and the blade. It is very important to clean the cutter head mount and backstop of any dust and residue. It is equally important to clean the underside and back of the blade prior to replacing it, as any debris between the cutter head and blade will cause the jointer to leave a track in your workpiece. Tension the torque screw to 48 50-inch pounds, which is 5.5 Newton meters. There are many different blades available for helical head machines, but only one type that will fit this machine. Please use genuine parts to avoid disappointment, injury to yourself and others, or damage to the machine. Performing these simple tasks will ensure your jointer will give you many years of trouble-free operation.